Hello everyone, Julia here, hello from Sweden and welcome to a new video. And today I want to show you a finished journal. I think on YouTube, on my YouTube channel, I didn't show it at all. I showed some pages from this journal on my Instagram, and this is my fantasy journal. Basically a journal with different fantasy themed collages, fantasy and book themed collages. Mainly it's collages with some of my favorite book characters, and I think there are also a few with some movie and TV series characters, and yeah, some pages of this journal are just collages, and some are collages and some quotes from books and movies. So basically it's a little journal of a fantasy nerd. I love everything fantasy related. I read a lot of fantasy. I also watch some fantasy movies and TV series, and I've always been a fantasy nerd all my life, as long as I remember myself. I always loved dragons and different fantasy creatures and fairy tales and stuff like that. So this journal is basically a collection of some of my favorite fantasy books, movies, characters of those books and movies, and some quotes. And I started this insert sometime in 2023. I don't remember exactly when. I think sometime in the beginning of the year, but I didn't finish this journal last year, and it was more like a long-term project. I didn't work in this journal regularly, and just when I had inspiration for it, when I had some idea like what I would like to add here. But a few days ago I finally finished it, so now I want to show you a flip through of this journal and will tell you a bit what is it about, like very quickly about each page of this journal, what is it dedicated to. So this is a first page, like a title page, just a little fantasy collage, or like book and reading collage. Then the first page is dedicated to one of my favorite books ever, or rather book series, the Stormlight Archive by Brandon Sanderson. I really love everything what Brandon Sanderson writes, and I read pretty much everything what he wrote up to this point, including the newest books and also short stories and pretty much everything. But the Stormlight Archive is my favorite of all his works, and it's definitely one of the best books, book series that I've ever read in my life. And if you don't know Brandon Sanderson yet, if you haven't read anything, then I definitely can recommend it, especially the Stormlight Archive. The characters, the world, pretty much everything about it is just amazing. So this is a collage dedicated to the Stormlight Archive, and I just wrote down here some of my favorite quotes. I think it's mainly from The Way of Kings, from the first book, but I'm not sure. Maybe also from the later books. And these stickers are from official shop called Dragonsteel. That's the official shop of Brandon Sanderson, and there you can buy some books and merchandise and stuff like that. So these stickers are from his official shop, and papers, it's like, yeah, it's not really Stormlight Archive related, but I thought that it kind of fits to this collage. This collage is dedicated to Wheel of Time, another favorite fantasy series, and most of all to one of my favorite characters called Perrin. This is Perrin, and also there are a few quotes here. So this is a Wheel of Time collage, and this is Stormlight Archive again, another one, another sticker from Dragon Steel shop, and more quotes. And these pages are about Kaladin, my favorite character from the Stormlight Archive, and I think he's probably one of my favorite characters ever, like fictional fantasy characters. The way this character is written is just amazing, and in the Stormlight Archive series he is definitely my favorite, and I think in general one of the favorite fantasy characters. And yeah, so here I also wrote a few quotes from the Stormlight Archive. This collage is just fantasy collage in general. Here is a dragon and wolf, and I just had this beautiful rice paper. I think it's actually rice paper, kind of for decoupage, with this wolf and castle and this kind of like dark fantasy background. Just wanted to make something with it, and yeah, so that's how it turned out. It's not from any books or movies, it's basically just a random fantasy collage. Same as this one. This one is also not dedicated to any particular book or series. It's just basically a random collage. And here I have one quote by Tolkien and one quote by Walt Disney, just in general about fantasy worlds, fantasy books, and also some paper with dragons. And I think I actually even started this journal in 2022, not 2023, so it took me more than 2 years to finish it. I have here this calendar sticker which says February 2022, so I'm pretty sure that I actually started it in 2022, not 23. Yeah, I kind of forgot how long I have it already. I had it for quite a while. Here is the Lord of the Rings collage. This is a postcard that I got sometime. I don't really remember from which shop is this postcard. I think it was from some Etsy shop, and I got it a while ago already and don't really remember where exactly. So I really like this postcard with Gandalf, and also I had a few Lord of the Rings stickers, so I made this collage dedicated to one of my favorite books of all times and my favorite world, the Middle-earth. This is the Wheel of Time again. I was reading Wheel of Time in 2022 and 2023, rereading it, and sometimes I made something dedicated to Wheel of Time in this insert. I think there are a few more Wheel of Time collages, so this spread, I think I still made it in 2022. So probably I was kind of like halfway through the series. There are 14 books in the series, and that's also one of my favorite fantasy series. And I have here also some quote that I really liked and some characters from Wheel of Time. I made this one when I watched the first part of Dune. I really like Dune. I read the book, at least the first one, a few times even, and I really like it. And I also really liked the movie. I went to watch it in the cinema with my husband, and I remember that I really liked it, and I was inspired to make this by the movie. So I just printed a few movie posters and made this collage. This is again the Stormlight Archive, also a few more stickers from Dragon Steel shop. I have quite many of them. I got pretty much all the merchandise that they have dedicated to Stormlight Archive. And this is also Kaladin. This is some fan art of Kaladin, and also a few more quotes. Another the Lord of the Rings collage with Eowyn. I got this postcard in Happy Mail, I remember it, and also still had a few more stickers. So another the Lord of the Rings collage. I really like how it turned out. And this one is dedicated to fantastic beasts and where to find them, and I think I also was inspired by the movie. when I watched I think the second part. We went to the cinema with my husband, and here is even a printout of the ticket. Was it the second part or third part? Maybe even the third part already. So I was inspired to make this. I had these stickers for a while with Fantastic Beasts characters, and I got these stickers sometime from a friend in a Happy Mail already a while ago, and I didn't know where to use them and decided to make a collage inspired by the movie. Here is another Wheel of Time collage, and this is already when I was reading the last book called The Memory of Light. And this one is obviously dedicated to the last battle of the series. Here are the main characters, and yeah, I really loved the last book and like in general how the series ended. The last battle chapter is probably one of the longest battle chapters like ever in fantasy. It's more than 200 pages, only one chapter about this final battle of the series. And yeah, I was really impressed and inspired, so I made this collage and also wrote a few quotes from the last book. This is a Skyward collage, collage dedicated to another fantasy series by Brandon Sanderson. These cute slugs, characters from this, they are also characters from the series, and these stickers are also from Brandon Sanderson official shop, from Dragonsteel shop. And this Handle with Care sticker, I remember that it was on the package, like on the box with one of the latest books. I think it was the third part of the series that came out in 2022 probably. So there was this Handle with Care sticker on the box, so I decided to make a collage and also used some of the other stickers that I got together with the book. This spread is dedicated to Stranger Things when the latest season came out, season 4. I really liked it. I remember that I watched it a few times, and I'm a big fan of Stranger Things, and I'm looking forward to the last season. So this was obviously inspired by the Stranger Things. I also just printed posters from the latest season and added some stickers. And here is another one, also Stranger Things spread, and here I wrote down a few quotes from the series that I really liked. So there's another spread. This one is dedicated to House of the Dragon, the first season of this new series. I watched it together with my husband, and we both really liked it, and I had this Game of Thrones inspired papers, so I used it for making a collage. Here is another Skyward collage. This one is also with some cute slugs. This is Doomslug. And I also printed a few things from this series. So here's another collage dedicated to Skyward. I think I was rereading Skyward at this time probably. And this is about the Bound and the Broken series by Ryan Cahill, the new author that I discovered last year. And the series, as you can guess, are about dragons, so I used many dragon stickers. I had these dragon stickers in my Etsy shop for a while. Now I don't have them anymore, but I had them last year in my Etsy shop, so I used some of these stickers in my journal and also wrote a few quotes from this series. Same as here, these quotes are also from the same series, and also more dragon stickers, but these are like kind of like a darker ones, more evil dragons, let's say. These are more like a good dragons, and these are evil or something like that. Then there is another fantasy collage. This one is just basically just a random collage that I made using some new tapes that I got, and there are a few quotes about fantasy books and fantasy worlds, but it's not dedicated to any specific book or series. Same as this, that I just basically wanted to write down some quotes that I saved and that I liked, so I decided to use this beautiful tape with this beautiful women and flowers. I think this tape is from London Gifties, from a shop based in UK. And I think I just got this tape. It was a new tape, and yeah, I just wanted to use it. Here is another Skyward collage, more of these cute slugs. I think that was when the latest book came out, because this Slug Squad sticker also was on the packaging, and I just saved it and decided to use in my journal. And here I wrote some information about Doomslug, about this little cute slug, one of the important characters of this series. You have no idea how cute are these slugs, and if someone would tell me that a slug character can be so adorable and so cute, I wouldn't believe it, but Brandon Sanderson managed to write absolutely adorable slugs, and they are like animal companions and they are just awesome. I really love this series. This is another just random fantasy collage. I just wanted to use some stickers, so here I have some cute little dragons, and yeah, just basically random fantasy collage. Same as this one, also dragons and some fantasy castles and some landscapes and stuff like that, basically just some random stuff. Same as this one, also not dedicated to any books or series, but just kind of just was in the mood to make something something fantasy fairy tale like. And here is another one, and I got many of the tape samples in the advent calendar from my friend in our advent calendar exchange, so many of these tapes are from her. And I just wanted to try out these tapes. I really liked them, and yeah, so I used them for making some collages like this. Here is another spread, which is also not dedicated to anything specific, just I think just dragons. I have here some random quotes about dragons and also cute dragon stickers. These are from Tomke und Jona on Instagram. I will leave a link to the shops and artists that I mentioned. And I really like this cute dragon and mouse, and the quotes are about dragons as well, and it's like nature and dragons, I would say. This spread is dedicated to Robin Hood and the Realm of the Elderlings, another favorite fantasy series. I had this sticker and this card, and it was like a little thank you card already for a while, and I wanted to use it, and I also will leave a link to the shop from where I got it. I have some art prints from this artist on my wall next to my bookshelves with the characters from this series. And as a freebie in my order, I got this cute sticker and also this little thank you card, and these are also characters of the series. So I decided to use this, to use it for a collage in my journal, and also just wrote down a few quotes from these books. This is another random fantasy book themed collage with some of the newest stickers that I added to my Etsy shop. I just wanted to try out some of the new stickers and make something with them, same as this Nature Witches stickers are also available in my Etsy shop, and here I just wrote a few quotes about witches. Also, this library stickers and dragon stickers are from my Etsy shop, and here I have more quotes about libraries and dragons. Same as here, also some quotes about dragons, and also used some of these stickers. these last pages are basically just some random book and fantasy collages. And this is the last one. This cute mice postcard and this sticker are also from Tomke and Jona, from the same shop as this dragon. And this last page is basically like a reading themed collage, book nerd collage, and I really like how it turned out. This colors, combination of these colors and this cute reading mice. Yeah, and this is the last page in this journal. Now it's finished and I really like how it turned out. That's just a little collection of the things that I really like, of my favorite books, movies, TV series, and just some random fantasy and book related things. And yeah, I hope that this video was interesting for you and maybe it inspired you to make your own book themed or fantasy themed collages. So thank you so much for watching and see you in my next videos. Bye!